Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Scenario. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you all are doing great. Sincerely speaking, I won't lie to you. Charlie Kirk is just, his behavior is very disgusting. When I say very disgusting, absolutely irritating. Because when you see a full grown man looking for a way to debate kids, and then while trying to debate them, he is trying to indoctrinate them and make people that look like me feel less of them. And also trying to tell his own people that we are not worth anything. Because tell me how this man went to college to ask them causes of Black Death and all that. And he ended up with blacks. And some people are actually defending this man. Right now, I'm really disgusted. This kind of debates should stop. Enough of all this. And please tell your kids that if they ever see Charlie Kirk anywhere in school, they should keep moving. He got nothing to give. He is not even educated. The only way he only wants to bait with race, especially when it comes to people that look like me. And nobody should give him that attention. He is looking for. I took my time to Google causes of Black Death. You can also see it for yourself. Cancer, stroke, and other things. So what happened to white on white? Or is that not a thing? Or you people go around PP? Is that not a thing? Let's get into this.
What is the number one cause of Black death in Chicago?
Are you serious?
Other blacks killing blacks.
Are y'all saying other blacks?
Yes.
Other blacks?
It's FBI statistics. It's
FBI
well known.
statistics? Where can you show me that at?
No,
show
it is.
me right now.
Right there, by race. Right there.
Let's read it. 70% of offenders were African American.
So in a certain context, Charlie is right, but I'm going to add a little bit of nuance just for the sake of transparency. For young Black males between the ages of 15 and 34, homicide is the number one cause of death by a wide margin. For Black Americans as a whole in Chicago, it's heart disease. But that's not the bigger point. The bigger point is who's committing that violence. And it's Black Americans unaliving other Black Americans. That's just the reality of it. And when Charlie says blacks are killing blacks, this was this young man's reaction.
Y'all said other blacks?
Yes.
Other blacks?
All he's trying to do is distract from the uncomfortable truth of the conversation. So for example, I'm looking at FBI statistics for 2019 right now. So I'm looking at homicide data. There were 2,906 Black American victims. The race of the offender that committed the homicide, 2,574 of them were Black, which comes out to 88.5%. So when a Black person is murdered in the US, about 9 times out of 10, that person has been unalived by another Black person. That's the data. And this young man clearly doesn't know the data, and he's trying to play the race card to win the debate. And this is a classic example because many of us do this. Not all, but too many do this. Too many of us are trying to deflect and skirt accountability for our own actions. The numbers don't lie, and the sooner we want to actually come to terms with reality and accept reality and work to make it better, the sooner we will start to progress at a much faster rate. We have a problem with accountability as a whole, and we need to improve drastically on it.
What is the number one cause of Black death in Chicago?
Lock in, fuck niggas. We about to fact check this shit. First, if you fuck with me, make sure you hit that follow button. Let's get it.
Other blacks killing blacks.
Are y'all saying other blacks?
Yes.
Other blacks?
First of all, that video is racist as fuck. Referring to Black people as other blacks is dehumanizing and shows that you don't see them as people. But fuck that. That's a topic for another video. Let's get to the fact that you just said. So Charlie Kirk says the leading cause of death in Chicago for Black men is homicide. Yeah, that's straight bullshit. Because if we just took a look of the Chicago Department of Public Health, then we can see that the number one cause of death for Black people are chronic diseases like heart disease, cancers, strokes. You're not even good peddling these lies. I can do a better job than you. In fact, watch this. We know that the number one violent crime in America is homicide. Psych, bitch, it's aggravated assault. In fact, homicides only make 5% of violent crimes, and they're also decreasing by each year. You know who's the number one offender for aggravated assaults? Whites. You know who's the number one victim for aggravated assaults? whites. And most of the time, aggravated assault is done at the home by your partner. And then I also mentioned that there's research going back all the way to the fucking 80s of white women being less likely to leave abusive relationships. And with all that information I gave you, what the fuck does that mean? You see how I was able to gather fucking information and just create a whole fucking narrative? Now, the information that I gave you may be true, but the conclusion that you came up with is fucking bullshit. Unlike Charlie Kirk, who's giving you bullshit facts and giving you bullshit conclusions. And Charlie Kirk is lucky that I wasn't there, because I would have cooked the motherfucker.
What is the #1 cause of black death in Chicago?
Kind of a weirdly worded question.
Are you serious?
Other blacks killing blacks.
Yeah, no, he was serious. But why are you telling us this?
Are y'all saying other blacks?
Yes.
Other blacks?
No, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. What's the #1 cause of death of blacks in Chicago?
It's just kind of a crazy thing to say to me because we know that there's black neighborhoods and white neighborhoods, so it kind of makes sense that, like...
No,
People being killed, are
tell
you
me.
saying that's
Right there, by race. Right there. Boom. Owned. Who is killing them?
Who is killing African Americans?
Yes.
Do you kind of get the feeling he's trying to get a specific point across?
People are killing people.
No. What race is killing them?
Why does that matter, Charlie Kirk? Why does that matter?
Why are y'all trying to act like African Americans are just solely murdered? People are killing people.
No. What
That's a real
race is
problem
killing?
that we
Is it
have.
white people killing blacks or blacks killing
People are
blacks?
killing.
So, in case you haven't picked up on this, Charlie Kirk is just a rich white kid that really wants to say the N-word.
So
And
black
blacks
on black
need to
problem,
solve
or is it
the
a
problem
crime
of black on black
Is
violence.
it a black on black problem, or is it a crime problem?
See, it's funny he asked that because people like Charlie Kirk think that black people just inherently are criminals. So,
It's a black on black problem that is a...
And these races might have a easier time with policing, and yeah, they're gonna have nearly response time of 2 seconds.
Wait, it's the police's fault that so many blacks are killing other blacks?
yeah, bro, you need to get out of that one because they're not even trying to have a debate with you. They're just trying to humiliate you.
Blacks?
Who just said that?
You did.
I said that?
Yes. No, but
No,
no,
please.
I want you to tell me, why is it that black Americans are 13% of the population, yet they commit 55% of the murders?
Where can you show me that?
Again, anyone...
Let's read it. 70% of offenders were African American. Wait.
See, the fucked up thing is somebody just handed him something that said something and he read it into a microphone. Like, we don't know what he was reading. Like, these debates aren't held in good faith. They're made to, like, produce content. So don't take them seriously or participate in them.
This is all I got from this video. I don't know how I feel seeing Jeff Mead. Anyway, what do you expect from a coon? A coon will continue to be a coon and a tap dancer. Yeah. But one thing I know for sure is that Jeff Mead cannot be picked. Why would they pick you? So I took my time also to Google because Google is always your best friend, right? I took my time to go to Google to cause the causes of death for black people, right? And automatically what comes up is heart disease, cancer, unintentional injuries, and stroke, right? I am going to say this. Why is Jeff Mead not coming out? Sorry, what am I saying? Charlie Kirk, that his mouth is like that, and his teeth is like a baby teeth. Why is he not going to meet black kids that are grown, that are not indoctrinated, that know the history, that know where he is coming from? Because he is a pure white supremacist. He is someone that did not have any education but want to teach you that he knows better than you when he knows nothing. See, you say, I don't know, but you all can tell your children to stop participating in Charlie Kirk's interview, especially when they see him in colleges, because he is a white supremacist. He is a racist. He is that rich white dude that is looking for a way to say the N-word so bad. And he cannot say it. What he does is look for a way to organize some kind of debate in schools and then use that debate to talk ill about people that look like me. Enough of all that BS. I know my people. You all are ready to talk about our black and what is right on white crime? What is it? You all don't talk about it. Or are you people not going around preparing people? What is going on in schools? The unaliving of people? Are you not seeing all that? That each time, anywhere you all come into, there is always chaos. You don't talk about that. Charlie Kirk, each time I see you smile, do you know what you look like? This is what you look like, right? So take your debate to somewhere else. You see how we blacks, the blacks. What do you mean the blacks? Ew. Bye for now.